Edbe 3480 Multicultural Education and Bilingualism by
Bailey Ernst
and Amber Hornick.
The purpose of this video is so it can be used in EC through 6 classrooms to promote multicultural bilingualism and appreciation for diversity and culturally competent teaching. As future teachers, we must promote respect for diversity and create a socially responsive learning environment. We must all encourage our students to understand that everyone is unique and that it is necessary to accept the differences in others to form a cohesive, well-rounded classroom. We can promote respect and diversity through the following categories: cultural differences, sexual orientation, gender differences, and socioeconomic differences.
It is essential to be aware of the cultural differences when teaching a diverse group of students. Therefore, being able to perceive and analyze these cultural differences grants the teacher an opportunity to create an environment where everyone feels safe. It is very critical for teachers to understand these variations so that they are able to execute culturally responsive teachings and other practices to ensure that every child can and will be successful.
Sexual orientation is defined as a person's sexual identity in relation to gender to which they are attracted. Discrimination based on sexual orientation is the daily occurrence that students face due to the lack of awareness and information on this topic. So it is very important to discuss sexual orientation diversity in the classroom. When discussing this topic, teachers are given the chance to address diverse families and further promote the different backgrounds students come from.
Gender is defined as the behavioral, cultural, and physical traits typically associated with one's sex. In a classroom setting, it is important to realize and understand to keep an open mind to one's gender roles. This is because gender roles do not have a defined guideline towards them. So, while some girls may follow the gender stereotypes of being dainty and girly, other girls are fully allowed to be strong and a tomboy. This can also be said for boys. If they want to play with the classroom dolls, they should be fully encouraged because it is a learning experience.
Socioeconomic status defined by the APA is a combination education, income, and occupation. Therefore, just as every student has a different cultural background, they'll also come from a diverse socioeconomic level. It is very important to favor every SES in the classroom by strengthening their relationship with all their students so that each student feels cared for and safe in their learning environment.
Promoting multiculturalism and bilingualism. Research supports the practice of providing literacy instructions in Spanish to Spanish-speaking English learners as means of helping them acquire literacy skills in English. This practicing of strengthening students' Spanish literacy also enables them to use their native language while enhancing their bilingual capabilities.
Bilingual books can play an important part in supporting English language learners' native and second language, which develops as well as their literacy development. Children who learn to read in their native language do not need to relearn to read in English. Instead, print knowledge and literacy skills transfer from their native language to English. Research supports that literacy in the student's first language facilitates students' development of proficiency in their native and second language, following academic success and high levels of self-confidence and biliteracy ability.
The use of multicultural books in the classroom provides great benefits to all students. Not only does it expose each student to a new and amazing culture, but it also allows them to make a connection with the various cultures they are learning and reading about. Through this connection, students gain an understanding and appreciation of other cultures outside of their own, which is a step towards their own cultural competence. In addition, students from other cultures can gain a feeling of inclusion in the classroom.
Speaking 2 languages rather than just one has obvious practical benefits in an increasingly globalized world, but in recent years, scientists have begun to show that the advantages of bilingualism are even more fundamental than being able to converse with the wider range of people. Being bilingual has shown to make you smarter. It can even have a profound effect on your brain, improving cognitive, not related to language, and even shielding against dementia and old age. Research has shown that the brains of children who grew up speaking 2 different languages develop better cognitive functions. Scientists who examine the phenomenon give it a specific name, the bilingual advantage.
We can show students that we value their lives and identity by allowing them to bring different items from their culture, such as musical instruments from their culture, or showing us a picture of them. By having artifacts from different cultures, children can consider the particular functions and personal values of an artifact in its original setting. Second, children can bring cross-cultural comparisons of similar objects. Lastly, children are given the opportunity to investigate how objects change over time. In conclusion, discussion over all these topics can help promote a safe environment for all students, regardless of their differences, and help establish a place of growth and acceptance in the classroom. Thanks for watching!